Have a look at that now. It looks like a summer's day out there, doesn't it?
That looks a bit different.
Beautiful.
Well, it's very nice. I mean, look at the lovely colours on the roofs. I love the tiles.
Yes.
The colour of those tiles and the bricks. And you wouldn't think the
And look
bricks
at
were
that
as old as they were.
sunshine coming onto those roofs.
Yeah.
Trees still in winter, but you know.
Yeah, not that much time has passed since we've had coffee.
It's only half an hour. We were visiting Buckler's Hard where we were going to paint, and this was a site where ships were created in Tudor times, Henry VIII's time, and the oak forests around provided the timber, and they were built here. So we decided to find ourselves at a little spot tucked away out of the wind, because it was quite a cold day, to sit down and paint. Now also, I've just noticed I've got a brush out. Look at that. I've got a bent end on my brush. But
I tell my students off when their brushes look like that.
I've got a video, so I'll put a link to a video because I know how to sort it out.
The lengths some people will go to get you to watch their videos.
I don't know.
These are lovely, these houses, aren't they?
Aren't they beautiful?
Delightful.
They're built proper, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah. But in Napoleonic times, no less.
I mean, yeah.
A long time ago.
Who'd have thunk it? And I guess what we're doing now is trying to work out scale. So we're trying to work out how much of the view we can see we're going to include, how much of it we're going to ignore.
It's going to go down the Swanee, yes.
And how much we're going to concertina. I've got a view, a building that I'd like to draw and a tree I'd like to draw with a big gap in between.
Yes.
So I'm going to concertina.
Yes.
That
Get rid of the gap.
The gap.
Yeah, ditto.
Because otherwise it's just a big gap, big bit of nothing in the middle of the painting.
Yeah. And I want the tree in because the tree is quite important. It's an oak tree, and the reason they chose this site back in those times was because the oak, this was all forest, new forest of course. I think clues in the name.
Yes.
And they used the oaks that were around them to build boats.
The ships,
hence the shipyard, yeah. Yeah, proportions of these houses are quite exquisite, aren't they, actually?
I've only really, from here, all I can see is that little end,
the end
lumpette,
house on the terrace, yeah.
And of course that is all now part of the pub and hotel, isn't it? So I can't see sort of beyond that first chimney, really. I could do a bit of leaning, but I think I'm going to just keep that.
So if you feel seasick in the video.
I'm on the wonk. Now there's some lovely trees in the garden, so I'm going to put some of those in. There's some ivy on that one. And behind it, there's shrubbery and a load of masts. But because of where we are, we can't see the boats, so it's just masts.
That's all right. I quite fancy the idea of having some masts.
Yeah.
I was saying to you, I'm thinking I might do those with just the end of a card or something.
Yeah, a bit of credit card to pull it out, yeah.
So that it's not, you know, beautifully perfect.
But you can, of course, always lift out, can't you, generally, with a damp brush.
Yes, yeah.
Or
yeah, that's a nice effect as well, isn't it?
Damp brush or your sponge.
Yeah, the magic sponge, yes. My magic sponge, very useful.
And from an artistic perspective, somebody's planted 3 trees in a row, so that's quite nice. We've got an edge. That's a hedge, not an edge. We've had some beautiful skies here today, but right now it's just a bit dull, so I'm going to be exaggerating. Moi?
Exaggerator-rooney, really?
Just putting some water down first. Going back up to make sure it's fully wet. And then taking any puddles out. We don't like puddles, do we?
No, we want it to be wet, but not
puddly.
No.
Right. I'm going ultramarine and cobalt.
This is your skyage.
Yeah. It's going to be hopefully like
Get the proportions right.
torn clouds. Oh no!
Start grizzling.
Don't grizzle. We don't like a grizzling.
You can't get it right.
One advantage to today though is because it's so cold, it's not all going to dry off.
Yes, it's going to give us an opportunity, isn't it? To,
We can play a little bit with the. You've got time to push it around a bit. You do have a few minutes to play with shaping the clouds when it's this cold.
You've got to be grateful for small mercies, haven't you?
It's a very small mercy. And I think I need to stop.
It's getting to be that time, is it?
Well, I've got a little bit of time. Oh, we're getting visitors.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
A bit of hedgeage through there, and then that, and a couple of trees. It's a good job this lot know we're bonkers, isn't it, really?
Well, if anybody's watching and doesn't think we're bonkers, then they shouldn't be watching, truthfully.
And that means I can put my big oak tree in there somewhere. That's all right, that'll do.
So I've gone in with a slightly purple first of all, and when you look at these trees over there,
All right.
there's an awful lot of this sort of coppery red tips.
Yes, there are, yeah.
So
Yes, we'll do it. And with that, the brushes.
So I'll put that in, and now I've got to find the perfect moment.
To have a scratch. Same.
Just using the corner of the credit card. There's an awful lot of them over here.
Is it working?
Sort of. Does that look like
Yes, it does.
maskage?
Yes, it does.
I'm kind of not really doing the, you know, the bits that go sideways, you know, the bits you were trying to remember what they were called.
The stays and the
Yeah, I'm just kind of keeping it.
stays and the goes. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you very much.
It's all right.
Right, what I'm doing here is I want to mask out my windows, because then it saves me having to paint them and go around them, and it will save me time. So that's the plan.
I like a plan.
The plan's good. Oh, listen to the wind.
Yeah, I'm glad we're listening to it, not sitting in it.
Crikey.
Some of those masts and the wind going through does sound like a school bell or a church bell.
That's what I'm hearing and imagining it's children playing. Yes, look, listen, do you hear that?
Yes.
The banshee. It's the sirens be singing.
Gosh, I'm glad I'm not out there. Oh, it's
I don't think
barkish.
we'd have lasted very long, do you?
You wouldn't have got much of a painting out of
No.
us.
It's absolutely howling, isn't it? We always seem to do it.
Yeah, but it's the time of year we get a chance.
Yeah, I know.
That's all it
sadly,
is.
Yeah. Busy in the summer months, yeah.
Yeah. So when it's nice to go out and paint, we're busy working.
Yeah. Our other big problem about this time of year is so many places are closed.
Yeah.
You know, the National Trust houses, they're not open now.
Not till Easter, about some of them.
So what are you doing now then?
I'm doing some water. What I've done is I put the masts in, then I've left a little lumpy white bit, which is going to be where all the boats are.
Yeah.
And then I'm putting the water around it, and then I'll come and put a couple of shadows. I've got this trick about painting boats when there's lots of them. And it's, if you paint it as one thing, instead of 30 boats, it's one row of boats. So you kind of do the silhouette of the whole lot, top and bottom. And then just put some boaty things in there. It's all a bit of a con, but you don't have to paint everything.
You have to show us, yes, when you're working, yeah.
Well, if you have a look here, I've done the masts. I've done a shadow underneath
Gotcha.
where all my boats are.
Yes.
Then I'll put some boaty bits in there.
And the rest will speak for...
Yes, hopefully
your brain will imagine the rest.
Yes, people will read it. I do like painting when it's a con. I didn't mean to say that out loud.
But it's not that you're tricking your brain into seeing the rest, aren't you?
There is a very clear time when putting just enough information in and you read it,
Yeah,
and you put a
Yeah.
bit more information in and it's hard to read.
yeah. Yep.
So, because you haven't put quite the right information in. And I'm not putting, there is a whole load of boats down the front here. They've sailed away for the day, they've gone for an outing. But I have got loads of boats over the back here. You're on window edge, aren't you?
I'm window edge, and then I don't have to paint the wretched things. If I've got them white, blanked out,
Yes.
I know then that I can just paint straight over, do the shadows that are in the glass, and the job's done then.
Job's good. So what I'm doing now is boatish.
Yeah. Bow-tizing the marks you've made.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, so that should be that. And that can go away. Paint comes out.
Like roofs, boats have lots of bits that stick up off them. You don't need to know what they are, but there's just sticky bits. So you just need to put some sticky bits here.
Sticky up bits, down bits,
Off to the side bits.
sideways bits.
Yeah.
Bit of organisation.
So can you see on the end there I've got
Yes, that's lovely, isn't it?
boatage.
Yes, that works a treat actually, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Works a treat.
Yeah, I can't believe they've got, because they haven't come back and said, oh, can we have a better resolution or?
Are you some of the photographers from this beautiful exhibition?
One of them.
Which one? Which one? Which exhibition? Which photograph, sorry?
It's my seal.
Oh, the seal. Do you know what? The seal has come. Everybody who's come in here has loved that.
We've got a seal that's won it this year.
Oh, brilliant.
They're all very lovely.
Yes.
They are, aren't
They
they?
really are very lovely. Yes. Yeah. It's amazing the talent that's out there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes. Sorry, I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at the idea that me being talented. Thank you.
Don't put yourself down.
Stop it.
Mm. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Rude not to have a little nose.
Of course it would.
Good stuff.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
No, it's really good stuff. We're good. We're suddenly engrossed in the landscape photographer. Landscape artist of the year. So.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Yes,
of course,
yeah.
they were down here, weren't they? So
We watched that last night before we came out.
Did
so
you?
We were
that it
coming
would
here.
give us
Yeah,
that-
yeah,
Yes.
I took part a few years ago.
Did you?
Yeah, as a wild card, but
Yeah, oh wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
they won't let you go back.
Oh, that was a day, wasn't it?
It was amazing, but they won't let
Oh,
you go back as a
gosh,
wild
yeah.
card second time, so that was my lot.
Oh, right. So where were you? Where did you go?
We were somewhere in Buckinghamshire,
Yeah.
so yeah,
Yeah.
not as nice as this.
We've done a few though. We've watched quite a few series, haven't we? So.
Yeah, you see the back of my head in one. I was filmed loads. The camera crew loved me. They filmed me loads.
Yeah.
And I made it to the cutting room floor.
They even came round and talked to you, didn't
Yeah,
they?
they did. They all came round to talk to me, and I sat and had a chat with Shy and you know, all the rest of it.
Are
All
those
that was
pleasant as they
filmed.
seem?
Oh, they're lovely, absolutely
yeah.
lovely. And then I just saw the back of my head in the programme, and that was it. So, you know, you can't win them all, can you?
Well, if it's up to me, you two are in the plinth next year.
Oh, bless you, thank you.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you guys.
And
Bye.
you too, and you. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Don't half meet some nice people
Yes,
doing
you
this,
do.
don't you?
Yeah.
Now have a little look at that now, at my row of boats.
Yeah, perfect.
And I come back in and I've just put little tiny touches of red, because there's always a buoy or a fender thingy or a squishy. There's always the odd tiny little dot of red
Yes, yeah.
somewhere. So we put 3 or 4 of them along.
Right, now I heard that camera bleep.
Yeah.
And this one fell over, so it was all very epic at that point.
Yeah. I've never seen anything so intense as your husband watching people trying to park boats and him judging them.
Completely. Yeah. Oh yes, he's got it, hasn't he?
Oh, he knew exactly what they should be doing and whether they were or not.
Yes.
I don't think they always met his approval.
I was going to say, can you imagine the poor devil who's parking his boat and realising that he's being scrutinised quite that strongly. And actually, just to tell everybody at home that since you last saw us, Denise has become a granny.
Grandma to the beautiful little Christopher.
Lucky girl.
I'm very delighted.
Yeah.
Both Christopher and my daughter are doing very, very well.
What for, could you really?
No, he's just a joy. Now, that's got to come down a bit more because I've got some hedgage. Is that a thing, hedgage?
Oh, we could make it a thing. I mean, if it's all right for Nigella and microwave.
Microwave, yes. We can hedgage, can't we?
We can hedgage.
Right, so let's hedgage a bit. Now I've got hedgage there, and I have got, those are the big trees that are there, and behind there's a few little sticky uppy bits.
That's the technical term, is it?
Yeah,
Sticky uppy bits.
I think they're just conifers, but I'm calling them sticky uppy bits. They're in behind there. Oh, I don't like them behind there.
No?
They're really dark compared to what's in front of them, and they just make it look like they're in front of them or sitting on top. I've got a couple of those, that'll do, because otherwise I think that looks weird. It looks very strange. Oh, what's next? What's next? I think I need to come over to start blocking in the building.
There it is.
Now we've got this beam in the middle. You drew all this in at the beginning, I'm just...
You're doing it as you go along.
Yeah, I wanted to get the whole proportions right before I added detail.
Sorry, what? What's a proportion?
Me? Detail?
Oh dear.
Oh, there's even a what's it up in the roof. Didn't put in me roofy what's it. What's weird is these windows aren't like under one another, so it looks like you've drawn it wrong.
Yeah.
but we haven't. Honest Injun.
We can only do our best, kiddo, can't we?
Yeah. Do you know what? Part of the point of this for me is having the afternoon out with you.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. And being outside, getting the fresh air, talking to other people,
Yes.
all of those things. So, I mean, even for you at home, just take your courage in your hands and go and do it, even if you take a pencil and sketch. It's just lovely being out in the open with it all,
Yeah.
I think. And sometimes even if I go out and I sit in the car and do this,
Yeah.
there's just as much pleasure. Take a flask or a mug of coffee or something and sit there and just, you can turn the engine on every now and again to get a little bit warm if you're feeling chilly.
Take a friend makes it a lot easier. It's a lot less nerve-wracking when you go with a friend.
We get so screwed up, don't we, about, oh, people will be looking and they won't like it, and how will I talk to people? It doesn't matter. If you don't want to talk to people, there's a very, very good tip. Put earphones in and listen to music, and they don't disturb you. They leave you alone, so you can just get on and do what you want to do and not have to worry about anybody else. You can turn it all off when they've gone, but it does protect you if you're feeling a bit unsure.
And actually, not just from talking to people, which I love talking to people anyway, I'm an old chatterbox, but I do quite often listen to audiobooks when I'm out painting.
Yeah. Yes, you do a lot of that, don't you?
Yeah. It distracts me, and you're kind of letting the painting do its own thing.
Yeah.
Now, I have a purple that I've drawn in, and I quite like the idea of populating it, but I don't know whether just one purple on their own is enough or whether I need more people.
We'll see what it looks like. I tend to leave that until I'm done and then add them on top if I could, and if I felt that I needed to. Yeah.
I think I'm going to block the rest of these buildings in. I can't see any windows on that side. And then come back in and add some detail to it. Just putting in my main trunks of this oak tree, and then it's a case of deciding how much to put in, because when doing these big trees, less is more often. And it's tempting to kind of go, well, I know there's 6,000 branches, but my brush isn't fine enough to put 6,000 branches in. So it's how many do we do? So I'm now looking at some of the ones that twist and kind of cross. If you like paintings of trees, we do have an episode where we went to Sherwood Forest and painted the major oak. That was a beautiful episode. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Yes, that was exciting. To me, that's the history of Sherwood as well, you know,
Yeah.
to be there with all the Robin Hood legend and what have you. Fabulous.
Oh, you've got to concentrate sometimes.
You sure have.
What are you working on at the
I'm
minute?
doing the roofs. I'm trying to get all these yummy colours in there.
And there are yummy colours
Well,
in
you've
there.
got reds and oranges from the lichens on the roof, and you've got the darker colour from the darker lichens that grow as well. Just
I think when I've done a bit more of this, I'm going to need to stand up and stand by that radiator for a minute. My bum's getting cold.
oh, was it? You not wrap your coat round your backside.
Yeah, I could do. But it's about time I just stood and took a step back. So, you know, sometimes you just...
Have a look.
Yeah. I'm always preaching to other people to do it, so I do try and do it myself. Don't laugh.
It's not easy though, is it?
No, it is good to do though.
It's not easy. Because you get so involved in the picture, you don't want to come away from it and stop.
It's only a minute. I'm not coming away for long.
Some yellow from there.
Just doing a little bit of dry brushing at the very extremities of this tree, just for those very fine branches. So I'm going to do some trees behind my pub and then come back in and put some detail on the pub. I need a grey for that last little bit of the pub though. That grey. Oh, I've painted it purple. That was good. They've just had a redecorators in. Right, back to treeage, which is very different from triage.
It is.
And we have these trees beside the pub are very tall, aren't they?
Yes, they are. What poplars or something, are they?
They're trees.
Something like that.
They're trees in winter. One of them's got quite a nice bit of ivy, which when everything is so brown at the minute, just that little bit of
Yes,
dark
it's
green
nice,
is
isn't it,
nice.
to see?
Although you have to be careful with ivy because it can kill trees and strangle them, can't it?
Yes, that's true.
When we went out yesterday and I said to you I just needed this to come and do some painting, the two of us just sit quietly and paint. I'm loving it.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah. Now, on the day that the Landscape Artists of the Year came here, they didn't have to worry about being cold in the wind, did they?
No.
It was a roasting hot day.
Yeah. Yeah, steaming. In fact, the opposite was true, wasn't it? Because they were just a bit too warm.
Yeah, I think.
Not a soul about at the moment. Got a place to ourselves.
How joyful, delightful place. Oh, there's the wind again.
Well, there's people's.
Yes, purples. Sounds like young purples.
Yeah.
In amongst the howling wind. Oh, there's an unhappy purple.
Enjoying your purple?
No, I said there's an unhappy purple outside.
Oh, right. Oh dear, yeah. Should we run away now?
That sounds like a young person who didn't get their own way.
Yes.
That's what that sounds like.
Very true.
So I have my oak tree in. I just about have my 3, whatever they are, in. It's quite difficult in the winter unless you really know what you're looking, know your stuff. It's just a tall tree.
So you have to be a bit kind of generic about it, don't you?
Yeah.
Don't get hung up over it.
Bit more detail on my ivy.
On the ironing?
On the ironing, yeah, I'm doing my ironing whilst I'm doing this. You can't see what's going on behind the camera, can you?
No.
One hand with a paintbrush, one hand with a smoothing iron. There we go. So I think what I need to do is I need to take out my purple for a minute. Decide whether I have her there or not. I'll do that afterwards. Right, we have this little fence. So I'm now going to come back and work again on the buildings. I'm just trying to put another layer on. Just define those shapes and shadows a little bit. Like you say, there's so many colours up there, it's really difficult, isn't it?
Yes. Indeed it is.
Can I say something?
You may.
Normally, when you and I go out painting and it's cold, which it quite often is, where's the sniffing?
I am sniffing.
Are
I
you?
had a bit of a blow, I have to admit.
I've not seen a ton of sniffage.
Oh, it makes my eyes water so much. And of course that makes my nose run. Particularly being out in the wind, of course, and today it's we're not outside, so it does help, of course.
It does help, doesn't it?
For sure. And that. And here, smooth brush for that. Do you can see it?
I was trying to remove a little bit of light on the part of the roof and it's spread too far, so that needs to dry.
Okay, and then we'll go back and have another play.
Yeah. All you can hear is just the rustling of coats.
Yeah. I can't believe how quiet it is. I thought it might be a bit busier because of half term,
Yes.
but it really is deathly quiet, isn't it? Few people walking around out there.
They're all in the pub having lunch. We should be having lunch soon.
Be nearly dinner time, won't it?
I know. What time is it? Oh, it's certainly time for something. There's no pots on the chimneys. I mean, there are chimney stacks,
Yes,
but no
yeah.
pots on top of the stacks.
No.
Got chimney pots and stacks all over the place at my house.
What, you've got lots of chimneyage? You have got
Yeah,
quite a bit,
we have got a
actually,
lot of
haven't you?
chimneys, yeah.
Yeah.
How many chimneys have we got? There's 2 in my studio, 1 in the lounge, 1 comes up from the kitchen, 1 from the annex, and 1 from the boiler.
Yeah.
There's quite
Yes.
a lot of chimneys. Right, I'm back to hedgage.
Hedgage.
Hedgage. The pontoon has become unavoidable.
Not wrong with that.
Ooh, you're porcupining.
Flying quill, yeah.
Nice.
gives me the texture I want on the hedging.
Yep, perfect.
When I've done that, I can go in behind and do the tree.
Yeah, your triage. Oh, there we go again.
The handbag must get tired and say, I can't do it anymore.
I can't cope
Can't
anymore.
do it anymore. Oh, sorry, I've just moved your...
It's all right, we're fine.
Wait.
So we have pontoonage.
Pontoonage, jolly good.
So for me, all I've got left to do is some foreground. Use this brush. That green is really quite bright, isn't it?
What green? Which? The grass?
The grass, yeah.
Yes. Oh gosh, yes.
And there's some very strong shadows going across it, and you can't see what the shadows are coming from, which I quite like. Let's just block in some green here.
Oh, that's looking lovely.
Thank you. It's just as well we like each other's work, isn't it?
It'd be bit difficult otherwise, wouldn't it? You know,
Yeah, well, that's lovely. Can hear all sorts of sorting going on in the background, and you can't see what it is, and I'm not telling. It's a secret. Secret mission.
connection.
Well done. Thank you, my darling. I think I need to step back and look at this for a minute and see what I need. I can see one little thing I want to do. Looking at yours, you can't be far away either.
No.
So I'm going to pause for a moment. Bit of a sing-song going on out there.
Nice.
Hanging off the edge of your picture, isn't it? It's like the pub is a bit hanging off the edge of my picture, but in a different direction. You can't really fit it all in from this angle, can you?
I need to take a photograph of that exactly. That's how I want it to be, and then I can paint that any other time.
Yeah.
Sit and take the time over that, but for now, grass. The grass.
It's a lovely bright sort of little accent at the front, isn't it?
Mm.
I think I'm going to do that bit that we all love to do.
What's that?
Let's see if I get the angle right. Ugh.